Hey guys, just gonna make my next Easter treats. So I love making chocolate brownies. My favourite recipe is the Wicked Chocolate Brownie, which is on the back of the Champion flour packet. Not anymore, but it used to be. So I have it in my head, but I wrote it down just in case, because I usually get it off of the internet. So I get 200 grams of butter. I'm doing a double batch, so it'll be 4. Cup of cocoa, 3 eggs, so it's expensive, but it's good. And half a cup of flour and 1.5 cups of sugar. And I do things a little bit different. It tells you to mix it with a hand mixer, but I don't. And what I'm doing is I'm putting Easter eggs. So I've got some mini eggs and 2 mixed bags because I'm making a double batch. It's got dairy milk, caramello, Turkish delight, and crunchy ones. So the first thing I'm going to do is sort the butter out. So, and while that's happening, sort the brownie tin. So we need 400 grams. Here it is, the measurement thingy. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty much most of a block of butter. So while I put that on, I'm going to get the eggs out. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave and this in the fridge. And you just microwave it till it melts. So I've got my eggs. That cost me so much, but oh well. So I'll put them over here and not chop them. So while that's happening, I'm going to sort out my baking paper. Good old Pam's. So I have the specific brownie pan. It's great. Perfect size. I used to line it with baking paper. What I do is I measure it out. If you notice, it won't fold up on the sides. It's really annoying. So what I do, my trick, and I just will hit this. And then it's easy to put in. So as you can see, it folds in nicely. So I'm turning my oven on to 150. So it's low and slow, this one. And I'm just checking. So it's not quite soft enough. What I'm going to do is put my secret ingredient, golden syrup, if I can get it out. Adds to the caramelness. I also put vanilla in, but that's just the way it goes. Should have had this upside down for a bit longer. You hear any bells? That's my cat. Meredith is helping by supervising me. That's my cat's name. Hey Meredith. Yep. So I basically do a tablespoon. Then I'll put it back in the microwave to try and make it a bit more soft. So while we're waiting, we'll put the sugar and the vanilla and the cocoa powder in. I love making Easter themed desserts. It's one of my favourite things to do. So it's 1.5 cups of sugar. Put out my bowl. I don't use scales, and I just kind of use the 1 cup. Nice splash of vanilla. And because I'm doing a double batch, so I've got 2 cups of cocoa. It's pretty much the whole packet of cocoa, so I just tip the whole thing in because it's 250 grams, which is about 2 cups. It's very chocolatey. So it's nice and melted, and I'm just pouring it in. And all I'm doing is stirring it till it amalgamates. It says to do a stand mixer, but I don't. I just do this and stir it really well, and I just use a spatula. It's one of my favourite spatulas. It was a birthday present from my friends, the Chandlers, who I miss a lot. They moved to the North Island. Pretty sure I made them brownies. So as you can see, it's all smooth and shiny and amalgamated together. And then what we do is we add the eggs one at a time. So, oh, sorry, that's my arm. So I make lots of variations of this. That's one of my favourite things. I've got size 7 eggs. So it's 6 eggs because we're doing a double batch. So 1. So you mix them in individually. This makes a whole heap of brownies, especially with the chocolate in there. It's going to be so yum. May have gone overkill with 2 packets each, but we'll see how it goes. So that's the second egg. Mixing it in. As I said, I use a lot of Pam's products. They're cost effective. You can get them at Pack and Save in New World. And they're good. Don't have to buy the expensive stuff. Supermarket brand and Pam's is good because it's quality. So lucky I got the second to last eggs in the supermarket. So that's the 3rd egg. This is kind of the longest bit. 4th egg. I'm famous for this. A lot of people ask me to make this when I ask them what they want for dessert. This. And when it's cooked fresh from the oven, I am going to have a slice with some ice cream and chocolate sauce. And my flatmate is going to have some too. So one of the perks of my flatmate is he gets to eat all my baking. So he is a guinea pig. So he gets to eat the proceeds of my creativity. And I also make my flash breakfasts on the weekend, as I'm sure you're aware. So I'm a fun person to live with. Always cake. I love to bake. They say stress is desserts backwards, and it's true. And that's how I deal with my stress, is I bake it away. Or I cook something. I release my creativity in the kitchen. And I have had some pretty tough times lately. But that's okay. You get there in the end. That's the last egg. Okay. And now we just need to add a cup of flour and all of the chocolate. Yes. So it's a cup of flour. It's makes me wish I had someone in Invercargill who could help the filming, but that's okay. One day, someone can do my filming and editing. So, it's a cup. And what I do is I don't mix it in quite yet. So we've got a packet of mini eggs. Let's start with the mixed. So it's not always that fun having to undo them all, but that's okay. Yeah. So all you're doing is unwrapping all the Easter eggs and putting them in. It doesn't take that long. So I just put them in a big pile and you put all the things on top of the bag so that you know you're not getting any of this in there. So you can peel these in advance, but then it's really easy to accidentally eat them. So it sounds like my cat's up to mischief. So there's going to be heaps of Easter eggs in this. I'm taking this to my course like usual. You can put marshmallow ones. So these little eggs. I prefer. There's caramello ones in there too, I think. Maybe. Oh, what's this one? So what I'll do is I'll do 2 packets and then I'll check the ratios to Easter egg to brownie. So some people make it look quick peeling, but so it'd be easier to peel actual eggs, but peeling Easter eggs isn't always that fun a job, but so you can get little eggs, big eggs, Easter bunnies, all sorts here. So getting faster-ish. This is where you see my terrible hand-eye coordination. This is a crunchy one, which our New Zealand ingredient is hokey pokey. You have to try it to describe it. I can't, it's like honeycomb, kind of caramelly. It's hard to describe. See, this is why we don't do it over the batter. You gotta listen to my own advice? No. I think this one's a Turkish delight one. That's a caramello. We're about halfway there. I'm being good, I'm not eating them. Surprised my kitty's not coming with the foil noises. She loves anything shiny. So, to be careful. She doesn't get into Mummy's Easter eggs. So you're never quite sure how many Easter eggs are going to be in each thing, so you just kind of put it all in and see. It's like when I make chocolate chip cookies, I put all of the chocolate chips in, a whole packet. None of this 1 cup business. So you can put whatever Easter eggs you like in here. You can put marshmallows, I've done that before. I do all sorts. This chocolate brownie is really versatile. You can make just about anything. So do what I say, not what I do. So I'm going to mix it up and see, but I'm definitely going to probably need some more Easter eggs. So this is just showing you, I'll probably do the next packet on my own. It's rather than you sitting here for hours watching me peel Easter eggs. Does this remind you of my egg peeling video? Yeah. Turns out I'm not good at peeling Easter eggs either. So, mix. Yeah, definitely needs more Easter eggs. I want everyone to have a bite of Easter egg. So I'm just going to mix it to show you what that finished one looks like. So I'm going to put more in, probably not all of the mixed bag, because yeah. So what you do is you put it in the pan and then you put it in the oven for an hour. So you just pour it in. So I'm going to definitely do another packet of these. These are mini eggs, they're with the crunchy topping. Some more mix. And I'll show you what we do next. So I'm definitely going to put all the crunchy ones, because there was only a couple in the last one. So I'm just going to peel these and then I'll show you what you do next. So as you can see, I've peeled and mixed in all of the Easter eggs, and now I just have to pour my batter in here. So I'm really good at making things look awkward. Just gonna scrape it, get all the brownie mixture. Deep dark chocolate. It's one of my favourite things to make. I say that to everything though. This is my favourite thing to make. No, this is. No, this is. And spread it out evenly to the edges. Some people would say that it's more chocolate than brownie, and they would notice that I've got chocolate all over myself, even though I have an apron on, but they're not my people. Someone says you put too much chocolate or too much cheese in things, don't talk to them again. There's no such thing as too much chocolate and no such thing as too much cheese. So all you do is put it in the oven for an hour, and then you wash all the chocolate off yourself. So what happens is it's in there until it goes crackly on top, and then you take it out, you leave it for about a couple minutes, cut a fresh slice, put ice cream and chocolate sauce on top, and go to heaven. It's great. So give this a go, put whatever Easter eggs you like, and I'll do a little video about Easter eggs in New Zealand later. Yeah, so happy Easter. This is something I love to make every Easter, along with the hot cross bun bread and butter pudding. So happy Easter wherever you are, and if you don't celebrate Easter, just put chocolate in it. Chocolate is chocolate is chocolate. You can never have too much chocolate, and I always tell my cubs, because I'm a Cub Scout leader, that chocolate's a vegetable, so I need to get up 5+ a day. So heading off. Hope you guys have an awesome day or night wherever you are, and an awesome Easter.